In the top right, we have the blue Zerg, Checkmater.
And the bottom right, I'm gonna say Winawer. That's how I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, I'm actually honestly very curious about where some of these people get these names. Like, is it just memes that I'm not aware of, or is there like like another language involved? Because there's this guy, his name in CPL is like 3ATKHUCB, right? And like you would think that that doesn't make any sense, right? But in Russian that says zatknis, which means shut the fuck up, basically, right?
That's great.
Yeah. So it's kind of like sneaky. So I'm wondering if 1 hour it might be like some sneaky thing that people put like maybe he's being sneaky about it. Maybe it means like fuck you in Swahili or something like that. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
You gotta get that. You gotta sneak that in.
I mean, if you're not gonna be BM in game, might as well BM in game without being cognizantly BM. Like the other person doesn't know that you're insulting them from the jump.
Yeah.
Two Curbs saying that it's pronounced Winrar, and I'm okay with that. I'll take that.
I'm not taking. I am not gonna take that. I say no. It's not. That's wrong, dude.
Okay. Well, we can have a fight about it while we're casting. You say it your way, I'll say it my way. But in the meantime, we see a this depot under the command center. In case anyone doesn't know it, it speeds up your SCV production. Well, all right, that's a dumb thing to say. It doesn't speed up your SCV
Yeah.
production. It makes your SCV spawn to the right of the depot, which increases your mining efficiency
Ooh.
if you can grab for them.
Look at that gas, though.
First gas. Wait, was that first? No, that
No,
was.
no, Rax first. Rax first. But still,
It was
look
really
at that
fast.
gas. Yeah. That it's a good analogy. He's like putting his foot on the gas. He's coming hard at the Zerg. He's not waiting for medics or stim or anything.
So, do you expect a really aggressive 1-1-1 from this? Do you know anything about this?
Well, he already hasn't proxied a Rax, so not the most aggressive 1-1-1, is it?
True. Yeah, there's definitely more aggressive 1-1-1 options. I mean, we
Oh,
saw.
and at the same time, Checkmater going for a 2-hatch build, so he'll be well situated to deal.
Wait, isn't this gas placement a little bit suspect to you?
Oh, I don't really know about that because as Terran, you don't worry about that kind of.
No, but in general, you never want to block the right side of your gas because
Yeah,
it's kind of like spawns from there. I'm a little bit
yeah. We'll
worried
see
about
if it's a
this.
problem.
I mean, I'm gonna give Checkmater the credit. He probably knows better than I do. And Checkmater does scout with his opponent with the Overlord, and he's actually gonna see the factory coming up. Let me double check that. Yes, he does. So what I would say is like originally maybe not the best Overlord scout because you generally want to kind of come through the back area and poke up to the ramp area from over here where you can run away.
Yeah.
It's actually paid great
Ooh.
dividends here.
Is he gonna? Is he actually gonna die with this?
He should, but I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think
if
it's
you
worth
don't
it.
micro the Marine right, if you just like right click the Overlord, the Marine kinda isn't very good at it. But I think it still will die. Damn.
Yo, quick shout out to Little Chava in the chat, aka Keen, long-standing member of the Brewer community, another player in the CPL. Just want to give a quick shout outs to him. And the SCV scout, by the way, is going to scout the 2-hatch layer as well. So both players have pretty much full information, but
Ooh.
only one of them really paid for it. If you look at the supply from Checkmater, 16 out of 10 right now.
This is a really interesting modification that Winawer made here. He saw that there's not much going on and like the Zerg isn't making a lot of Zerglings. So he's going machine shop first. I'm not sure where he's going to go with this, if he's going to get speed and try and do like a run by, or he's just going to get mines right away, but I find it interesting that he reacted like that.
And on top of that, yeah, he's getting the command center. He left only a 1 on gas, so it's kind of like a
Ooh.
fake 1-1-1, you know?
Yeah,
He's
it's
going
a
to make 1
1-1.
vulture. Yeah. He's going to make
Just
one
1-1.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna make the vulture just to scare Checkmater into thinking, oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, like this is what I expected it to be. There's no way that Checkmater, in my opinion, is going to double check whether or not he went for a really fast command center. It's just not likely. The vulture is gonna push the Zerglings back. Checkmater's probably gonna expect the vulture behind. I mean, the wraith behind this. So very
Well,
smart play from 1 hour.
I think he's going to go 2-3 vultures here because he's getting speed. I think he's going to try and do like a run by
Ooh,
and try and
okay.
get some damage done. That's what you
That's
typically do when
interesting.
you're getting speed first. Unless obviously the Zerg knows what's going on, is like prepared. You can sort of just like not do it, obviously. And he will get that sunken, but it's not the best place sunken for vultures.
And the timing is off too. He could still run in here right now.
Totally could. Although, if you think about it, like you don't really want to try that very often as Terran. If they just block you and then you lose your vulture, you're like, I should have done that.
No, you're right, but it's just the combination of builds kind of like rubs me the wrong way because we know that Checkmater is
Yeah.
going for 2-hatch Spire, If you're going for
Yeah,
a
oh,
fast
that's
command,
dangerous.
why would you go for 3 vultures before like
Or he
armory
tries
or
to run
before
by with only
engineering?
2. Oh, but they get
Oh,
in! Oh, come
nice,
on,
very
kick his
nice.
ass.
Oh shit.
Oh! Wow, that was amazing. Did you see that shot? They didn't even turn around at all. Okay, now they're getting wrecked. This is the problem with speed. It makes it so much harder.
Yeah, no, Patrol Micro is legitimately way harder when you have speed. It's
Yeah.
absurd actually, and
It's like the vulture's just out of control, and he tries to turn around, but he just hits the wall.
well, I mean,
Oh,
if
here
you
we go. He's hitting drones now, though.
yeah, but to be 100% fair, imagine you're going like 100 miles per hour, and they're like, all right, turn around, throw something out your
And now
window,
turn around
now turn
again.
around again, now turn around again. Yeah.
Yeah, so do the vultures just throw it, or does it shoot it? Because there isn't like a gun on it. You can't see a gun, right?
I think they spit it out the front of their like
I mean, yeah, it comes out the
motorcycle.
front, but
Yeah.
I wonder, do they just throw it out the window?
I mean, that's
Well,
what it
not that
feels
there's
like.
a window, really.
And I do want to quickly apologize to Mr. Chill and Abstract Daddy. I did leave the replay progress bar up again for the first like 3 minutes of the game, but it's okay. It's not scary. We didn't learn anything, I don't think, about how this game's gonna go. But this is actually a troublesome
Well,
amount of Zerglings for this amount.
I didn't see it, so I don't know if the game's about to end, but if it is, like, yeah, these Zerglings plus the mutas coming soon, it is a bit scary. In theory, this one vulture can still just kill all of them, but it's very difficult.
Yeah.
He's going up to a bunch of factories. He's probably going to do that like Goliath push. We see an eBay as well for turrets. I suppose against only 2 hatch, you can sort of survive with just this small number of Goliaths. I don't know. Nice pick off there.
Yeah, I feel like if he just came in there just sorry. All right. Yeah, if he just came in there a little bit later, I mean earlier, he would have been able to just wreck this Terran. Like one vulture, 2 marines, no bunker finished, would have done the work.
Yeah. And then he can kill the Goliaths. Like maybe he loses his lings, but there'd be like 1 damaged Goliath left.
Yeah. And the mutas are now 5 mutas out here stacked up behind the mineral line, and
I mean, 4 Goliaths of range can take that on, right?
Yeah,
Just have to
absolutely.
micro back. And look, they're pretending to be turrets. That's nice.
I'm surprised that he got so many Goliaths out so quick. When I saw
Yeah,
3
it was well
vultures,
done.
I was honestly worried immediately for him. But must have made some really efficient cuts, knowing that he's going for a fast second
Yeah.
command center.
He actually had the armory before he even saw the spy, so I think he gathered from what his SCV saw that's probably going to be too much.
Yeah, I must have missed that because it's kind of like in that unit selection box on the bottom of your screen.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he already has +1 as well. Wait, does he?
I
No,
don't
he's
really
going
need
for
to second
armor?
Gas.
He's going for armor first?
Yeah, don't you do that against Mutalisk? Because they bounce?
That makes sense. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm just unused to that option. Because generally what I do is I get +1 attack first, but I'm also probably not...
and funny thing is, the Mutalisks also get armor because it's 2 times whatever damage
Yeah.
from the Goliath.
Exactly, so that's why I would rather go for attack to nullify that. As
Well,
opposed
I
I
still
mean-
think it's more beneficial to get your own armor. It's not like, you know, it's like 3 hits to 2 hits, like Zealots and Zealots or whatever. It's just like a small difference.
Makes sense. But when the attack upgrade from Goliath will completely nullify the armor upgrade, even though that they get +2 air, I believe, right? +1 armor nullifies their +2, technically, right?
Yeah, because it's 2 times 1.
Exactly. So
But, in defense of armor, imagine there's some lings with the Mutalisk, and armor's going to be way more useful than attack, because attack is still 3-shotting the lings. It doesn't make a difference.
true. Great point.
I don't know, it's the weird and wonderful world of Goliath versus Mutalisk.
Abstract Dad makes a great point, by the way. He's saying that this is also pretty late for 2-hatch Muta. If he didn't do the Vulture run by, I think the Mutas would have come earlier and he wouldn't have been ready. So I think that's a great point as well, something that I didn't think about. And whoa,
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt that train of thought, but like I went back to the main of the Zerg and I see a fast hive. It's already up.
Yeah, that's
9
really
minutes
well
in.
done. Oh, Guardians? I mean, I guess if you're engaging over these cliffs, they can have a very good engage against Goliaths, but I would have said in general that Goliaths are pretty good against Guardians.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's very... I'm really worried about this choice. I feel like the best thing that the Guardians can do is they can deny the second gas without the Guardians, without the Goliath's interference. That's the major advantage that they can do in the situation, I think.
I think it's kind of going to look like a TVP, as if they were carriers, like harassing the back of the field. Here, the Goliaths can sort of get in, but they don't really want to fight there.
Yeah, they get spread a little bit too thin, and Goliaths are known to be
Yeah.
clunky. They don't really maneuver that
Yeah.
well. So I can definitely see it. The question is, how much gas will Checkmater have in time for this Greater
Damn, he
Spider
has
finish?
a lot of Mutalisks.
Yeah, he has a lot of Mutalisks, and I'm a little bit concerned about the lack of academy from the Terran player. If he had scan, I think he would have known what's
Yeah.
going on, and he would have been able to do something about this. Because there's really not very much at the natural of the Zerg. I think that Terran's just playing safe, thinking that like, oh,
Yeah.
if I just hold out for that like 3 group like Goliath tank
Oh,
army,
what
I'll be fine.
timing! How did he know the Goliath's left? How did he know? Oh my god.
Very
Comes
strong
right
play
in here. Yeah.
Very strong play
I
from
was going to
Checkmater
say,
here.
this is another way that Great Aspire is like carrier, is if the Terran scans it, it's really not that hard to deal with.
And on top of that, like, he can actually run in here with a lot of Mutalisks and only morph the injured ones, if you think about it.
Oh,
To get full energy. He can actually run in here with a lot. I don't think he did that, but actually on the other hand, it looks like he did. The only Mutalisks that I have selected that are not being morphed are the ones that are full health. He only morphed the injured ones, so a very smart play from Checkmater here. Full energy on
that's
that.
11 Guardians. Oh my god. He doesn't have any upgrade though, because he had to get the Great Aspire, unfortunately. But I don't know about Guardian with Goliath, what upgrade you want. I'd assume you want attack in that case.
I don't know either. My
Man.
knowledge is not deep enough. And he's going to kill off the turrets. The second gas is pretty much a
Yeah, this is the
foregone
worst
conclusion.
feeling when suddenly Guardian hitting an natural, like, oh my god.
I'm getting a little bit of lag. I'm not sure where it's
Yeah, me
coming
too.
from. But hopefully it'll pass in a moment. I mean, we can see these epic shots killing these SCVs brutally. And the Terran's
Yeah,
going to
slow
go...
motion.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying slow motion.
Yeah, it's a little bit... Okay, there we go. We're stabilized
go.
again.
That
Yeah,
was
for the most part. No, we're kind of jumping a little bit, but let's not talk about it.
Yeah, so I don't know, Terran looks kind of screwed. He's going for like this desperate counterattack, but to be honest, like, I think Zerg's going to win the base race even.
Base race? Yeah, I think that's exactly what it looks like.
If that's what it's going to be, yeah.
I think that's...
I mean, in a perverse way, I don't think you should morph more Guardians, because he's going to have to hit flying buildings. I don't know. That is a lot of Goliaths, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is not as much as I expected him to have, and I think it's partially because of the fact that, like, he was slowed down a little bit by the 3 vultures in the first place. Like, what I like to do is, if I know that it's going to be two base Mutalisks, generally, I just switch right into Goliaths. Like, you know, I don't invest in the vultures, even though Abstract made that great point, but... Fuck whatever I do. Let's watch what happens here. We have the lifted command center.
Well, all the Mutalisks are dead. If Terran can just kill the Zerg base here, then it's down to basically the fight between the two armies. But look at how many Guardians there. I don't think Winawer can really win that. It's more for Devourers. That's what happened to the Mutalisks. Okay, you know what? He can kill these floating buildings, but 2 Devourers aren't that much DPS. That's very little. So you can definitely get these 2 his army.
Ooh. I was about to say, like, if Winawer just makes a start port and a Wraith, he could still win this, right? But 2 Devourers come out in order to beat the air that are like the floating buildings and such. Yeah, Abstract Daddy was saying the same thing I was in the chat. He was thinking that these are going to come out to be Guardians, but they're Devourers. Very smart play from Checkmater here. He knows the one
to
weakness.
Be honest, I would have preferred he just kept them as Mutalisks and made more Mutalisks at home or something. I think Devourer's really worth it in this case.
I don't think he has
DPS
money.
Is garbage. Make no mistake. Like, yeah, but like when he had the money to make the Devourers, we made more Mutalisks.
No, but if you think about it this way, Devourers can attack cloaked wraiths.
True.
If you play it well, right? You can.
So is Winawer going to take this space now?
Oh, with the command center?
I mean the Zerg main. I don't think he's going to stay here. He shouldn't stay. Oh, that's Duncan's very smart.
Does he have SCVs?
No. He doesn't want to make them, but unfortunately he's completely supply boxed.
Yeah. This is... Yeah, I'm going to have to give the favor to the Zerg. I mean, he has a mining base, he has a sunken on the high ground, and he has enough Guardians. He has, like, pretty much
There's
like
a Guardian for every Goliath.
I mean, there's a lot of Guardians, legitimately. There's 12 here. No, 11 plus 3, that's...
This is not how he wants to engage, though.
Yeah, this
I mean, this could go very badly.
Ooh, 1 down. 2 down. 3 down.
Oh god. Okay, these are ones in the main. I don't know. That was a great engaged Winawer, but is it enough? Man.
Wow, what a game so far.
He really wants to keep that CC alive. That'd be huge, but he can't repair it, so actually I don't think there's any way. Does he have siege mode? If he has siege mode,
this
but
could be
no way to
something.
get high ground vision. No, I don't know. I think this is where the Terran dies.
I don't know. These Goliaths are doing
man.
so much work. The tanks are
Yeah,
not
they're
getting
so
up the
good.
ramp, but
Thing is, this
oh.
Sunken does so much against Goliaths, though. Like, when... I don't see how he's going to get up here.
I honestly would walk up and target all
Yeah.
the Guardians first, and then kill the then kill the Sunken
Oh
because
my
there's
god, it's so close, but I think now he has it. Now he has it. That's not
yeah
enough to take on the Sunken on, so...
yeah
Well,
you're right.
Winawer can still land and make SCVs, but that'd be a hell of an uphill. Checkmate is making a colony, but he doesn't have a spawning pool, so he can't
Yeah,
make it.
yeah, I noticed that as well. Um,
Looks like he will land, but it is going to be a real uphill fight. Thing is, Zerg can't make anything until he rebuilds his tech.
yeah, I mean no, he has to lose a
Like
unit.
factory. And oh no!
He's at 10 out of 10. He has to give up one Goliath in order to make one depot.
Oh.
In order to make one SCV to make one depot, that's like another
Yeah,
like
yeah,
30
yeah.
seconds from now. You know what I mean? At most. So in
I mean,
that
not
time,
that Checkmater knows it, but if he kills one Goliath, I wonder if these Guardians can actually just come here and kill.
four Guardians against. I mean,
Four Goliaths.
yeah, I think that's a fair fight. It would come down.
Oh, there's
to
some lings
the
on the map.
targeting.
I just noticed. There's 4 lings just chilling.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, this game, I can see why both players are staying in this game. You know, you don't know
Absolutely. I'm not saying Winawer should leave, but definitely Checkmater looks like in a winning position.
for sure.
Hey, this could work if he can kill those Guardians. Because if he can sneak and like camp behind the minerals, he's basically won. Like if somehow he kills all the Guardians and then can sneak past the Sunken.
No.
Oh my god, here he goes.
Oh my god. First sunken
Oh,
shot.
they just walk right
Very
there.
nice. I was thinking about something else. I was thinking about if you float the barracks into the
Oh,
main
it's
base.
not enough Goliaths though.
Yeah, now it's over. Yeah, the whole position is actually hurting him. He's not reprioritizing the targets on the Goliaths, and this should be G.
That's unfortunate. If he just had a couple more Goliaths, that probably would have worked very well. But yeah.
This is a rough
mean,
place. I mean,
that-
he has space now to make SCVs.
It was all planned. But yeah, no, he has nothing.
GG.
Wow, what a cool game.
That was a great one. Absolutely. Very tight situation for both players. The decisions that I thought might be a little bit questionable turning out to pan out so much greater than I ever would have hoped. If there's one moral from this story of that replay, it's that keep being a dreamer. Keep thinking. You know, keep trying
Yeah,
to
that's right.
come above your opponent.
Yeah.
So, very well played by Checkmater. He's now up 2-0 in this group, and Torask and Winawer down 0-1.